Namaste yogis. Welcome to day 4 of your chakra journey. Today we'll be tapping into our heart chakra, our anahata. So this is the space where we feel that love, compassion, gratitude, joy, contentment, freedom, expansion. It coincides with the color green, and its element is air. Its bija mantra is yam. And this is a really important space to fine-tune because it's that center channel. So it is the middle of our lower 3 and our upper 3. And as we start to move into those upper 3, these are more of our spiritual chakras. The bottom ones are more of those mental, physical ones. So those ones I feel like are a little bit easier to tap into. But the spiritual ones that we'll be getting into are just a little bit more challenging, a little bit more intuitive, which is really lovely. But again, this is that center where we find that connection between all 7. So I hope you enjoy today's yoga practice. We are going to start our practice in a comfortable seat. So cross your legs, sit on your knees, do whatever you gotta do to ground into this moment. Close your eyes. Let's take both palms on your heart. We're just dropping right into that space. And the best way to feel that connection, that ultimate connection to your heart, is by physically feeling it beating beneath your palms. Feel so much gratitude for that. That means we are here. We are alive. We've made it to our yoga mat. That is always the hardest part, but you are here. You are present. You are connected. You are kind. You are love. You are compassion. So just feel that energy channel, feel your heart beating. As your eyes close, perhaps you start to visualize the color green, swirling all around your heart space. And just begin to deepen your breath, drawing a deeper awareness into your breath. Lengthening your inhales, lengthening your exhales. Let's take a few more breaths into your heart chakra, your anahata. As you're continuing to feel that heart space, continuing to breathe mindfully, draw your chin to your chest. Let's take a moment of gratitude here, give thanks, thanking yourself for showing up for you. Thanking yourself for making this commitment to your health, to your well-being, to dedicating this time to mind, body, soul. Sharing gratitude for movement, for breath, but as well as these energy spaces, these energy channels that we can fine-tune, that we can tap into, so we can be our best self, our most true and authentic self. As you inhale, we're going to open your arms out to a T, lift through your heart, spread your fingertips, gaze up. As you exhale, cross your right arm over your left. Give yourself a big hug, chin to your chest. Left arm wraps around your waist. Inhale, open back up. Imagine someone's pushing your palms away, you're so open. Exhale, take your opposite arm on top. Give yourself a big hug. Let's keep it going, keep it flowing. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale. And exhale. And let's keep moving with breath. And let's make those squeezes, those hugs, a little bit tighter. Just hug yourself, love yourself. Just give yourself credit. Thank yourself for being you. Let's take 2 more. Last one here. Come back to a T. Let's drop your palm onto the earth. Sweep your arm past your ear. I'm not sure if I told you what palm to do, but do whatever palm you'd like. As you inhale, reach back to the sky, palms can connect. And exhale, side bend to the other side. Let's take that with breath. The intention here is not only side bending, but you're staying open through your heart space. Every breath, you connect to that feeling of expansion and freedom. That openness, that receptivity through your heart. Back to center, reach it high. Let's take your hands to your heart space, Anjali Mudra. It's time for our next few poses. If you could just switch the crossing of your legs so we can find that balance within our hips here. We tend to be a bit more tight around one side of our hip because we usually cross our legs in the way that feels the most natural. Hands come behind your head here, interlace, elbows open. You got those butterfly wings. Lean back, big breath in. Exhale, let's cat-cow. Elbows to elbow, chin to chest. Inhale, open right back up. Exhale as you close. Inhale to open. And just move at your pace. Let's take 2 more. Last one. And let's hold it open. Lean your head against your palm. Sit bones grounding, heart is open. One more big breath. Let's release. We'll meet in our tabletop position, so take your time, coming onto all fours. Once you're there, we're going to start with our cat-cow. So set yourself up, wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. And let's start to flow. Inhale, drop your navel, lift your heart and sternum high. Exhale, push the earth away and round. Inhale, navel down, heart and sternum high. Exhale, push and round. And just move with breath. The intention here is not only that loving awareness is being drawn into your spine, but you're really creating that exaggeration and that openness through your chest. Let's take a few more. Come right back through center. Grounding through your left palm. Fingertips are spreading. Inhale your right arm up to the sky. Reach on up. As you exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left. But instead of really dropping your heart space down, let's prop up onto your left fingertips. Push through your left fingertips. Twist. And have your heart lift open towards the sky. So not only are you settling, you're twisting, but you're opening as well. If you want more of a heart opener, take your arm behind your back, reaching towards that opposite thigh. Let's take one more round of breath. Take your hand to the earth. Ground your left palm, reach your right arm high. Exhale, tabletop. Let's switch, grounding through your right. Sweep your left arm high. Exhale, let's spread. This time, right fingertips prop. Push yourself away to lift through your heart or wrap behind your back, whatever feels good. Breathe deep into this space, deep into your heart. And ground your right palm. Inhale your left arm high. Exhale, drop it down. Walk your palms about a palm print forward. Let's tuck your toes as you send your hips up towards the sky. Get into that first downward facing dog. We don't have too many today, but start to pedal out your feet. Still give yourself that opportunity to open through the back of your legs. Come back to a steady hold. Next inhale, lift onto your tiptoes, shift forward into plank. We'll lower with control all the way to the earth. We're going to come into our biggest cobra poses. So root through the tops of your feet. They're called super cobra. Hands come off of your space. Tent your wrist, you're on your fingertips. Root through the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower your ribs and heart back down. Two more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Twice more. Last one. Good. This time, let's bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. We'll take this into our Sphinx pose here. So elbows are directly under shoulders, fingertips spreading, tops of your feet grounding. Imagine you're kind of pulling your mat away with your palms, lifting your heart and crown with your inhale. So this may not feel like a whole lot, but it's a great relief for your low back, as well as a beautiful heart-opening pose. Relax your shoulders, down and away from your ears with every exhalation. Close your eyes. Two more breaths. If you want to deepen this pose, feel free to stay here if this feels really good. Keep your elbows where they are. Turn your hands out. So 4 fingers are off of your mat, thumbs are on. Push into your palms. You're in that seal pose. Try to find a little softness here in your shoulders, in your glutes. They might tighten up. 3 more breaths. Let's drop it back down. Come back into your Sphinx pose for one last breath. Let's bring your elbows out wide. Melt your heart towards the earth. Palms come under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Come back to that tabletop position. We're going to take your right leg here. Take it out back behind you. Swing it around to the side. And bring it to the front of your space. So getting yourself into that low lunge. Let's take one palm on your knee, The other palm on top of there, sink deep, lift through your heart. And to get a little bit more open through your heart space, interlace your fingertips behind your head. Let's open through your elbows, lean back as you continue to sink forward. Close your eyes if you'd like, or find that steady drishti. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. So big breath in. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Let's reach back high. Drop your fingertips down. We're going to swing that right leg back and around. And come to a child's pose before we reset. So big toes to touch. Bring your sit bones down. But for this one, let's keep your heart lifting here. So you're kind of just feeling the sensation through your hips here. Prop them under your fingertips. We'll take a little flow. Inhale, heart is high. Exhale, melt your heart and forehead. Again, hips stay low. Inhale, push. Lift through your heart. And exhale, lower. Twice more. Last one. Good, let's come back to your table. This time left leg extends back. Let's swing it around into the front of your space. My hips are feeling really tight today, so that feels like a struggle. But let's take both palms onto your thighs, sink forward. And just hold steady here, working to really roll your shoulders back. Open through your heart. This time let's interlace behind your head, elbows open. Sinking forward, but lifting through your crown, through your heart. Let's take those 3 mindful breaths here, again together. Take an inhale. And exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. And exhale. 3. Reach to the sky. Drop your palms. Swing your leg back and around. This time we're going to come into an Anahatasana, heart-melting pose. So hips are going to stay directly above your knees. Child's pose is where they're low, but we're going to do the opposite. We're going to stay high. Let's prop up onto your fingertips. Walk out like downward facing dog arms. So wrists are tented. We'll take a little cat-cow flow to get into the full expression of this pose. So inhale, chin to chest round. Exhale, dip your belly and heart low. Again, inhale, chin to chest, look towards your navel. And exhale low. Let's do one more. This time let's spread your fingertips, plant your palms, forehead down. Elbows are lifted or grounded, whatever you prefer. But this is Anahatasana, heart-melting pose, so feel your heart doing exactly that. Melting towards the earth. And this is a beautiful space to give your love and compassion and gratitude to Mother Earth. Being thankful and grateful and blessed for all the abundance and beauty that nature brings to our life. Let your heart melt a little deeper. We'll hold for 4 more breaths in peace. Let's push through your palms. We're going to come forward onto your belly here. Take your time. Let's give the earth another hug. So arms to a T, or if you're working in a small nook, you can always goalpost like me. But take your right cheek onto the mat. So we're gazing to the left. And just feel yourself surrender into the earth, into this moment. Right arm is going to stay out to a T, so your wrist is in line with your shoulder. Left palm comes underneath your left shoulder. Let's push the earth away here. Stack left leg on top of your right. Just relax your head. And this may feel like plenty of a stretch in your right shoulder. If so, please stay here. Or lift your top leg up, bend your knee, drop your foot to the floor. If you need even more, left hand can come behind your back. Goal here is to not only feel the stretch in your shoulder, but this openness through your heart. Let's take those 3 deep breaths together. Inhale through your nose, and exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Take your left palm back underneath your shoulder. Stack your legs. Let's roll to your belly. Needing a full body stretch. Arms lengthen. Maybe legs lift, arms lift. And let's start to switch sides here. So arms come back to a T. This time your left cheek is going to connect to your mat. Let's just hug and surrender into this moment briefly. This time right palm comes under shoulder. Pushing through your right palm to roll onto your left shoulder. Find that balance. Start by stacking your legs, and maybe this is the space to be. Maybe you drop your sole of your foot down. Maybe you reach back. Either way, heart space is working to open to the sky. Let's take those 3 mindful breaths together. Deep inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Place your palm back on the earth. Stack your legs. Roll to your belly. 1 more full body stretch. Take your hands underneath your shoulders, lift on through, back to that tabletop. We're going to come to a little seed pose, so it's kind of like child's pose, but your legs are closer together. So drop your sit bones to heels, chest to your thighs. We'll take a little camel, half camel flow, so reach your arms forward. If you want to follow along, right hand is going to reach towards your right ankle. As you inhale, come up onto your knees, so hips, lift your hips. Right hand comes to your heel, left arm to the sky. And it's okay if you can't make that connection, no worries. Exhale, release both arms, reach back forward. Let's switch, left arm back. Inhale, come up onto your knees. Right arm lifts. Exhale, drop it down. So let's start to flow with your breath. getting more open through your heart space with every inhalation. Drawing that awareness, that attention to that space. And the element for the heart chakra is air. So just feeling a bit more airy with these flowing movements. Let's take each side one more time. Last time. This time drop your chest, bring your arms back, reaching towards your heels. Curling into that small ball, hugging yourself, loving yourself. Feel your heart beating just right on your thighs. Hug your body, love your body. Thanking your body for all that it does for you. This amazing, beautiful home and vessel that we get to nourish, that we get to care for, that we get to live in and embody this life in. Let's take your hands down. We'll come back up to that table. Swing your feet around. We're going to lower onto our back for this last bit of practice together. When you feel ready, and drop down low to the earth. And let's meet in our bridge pose. So soles of your feet ground, palms are next to your hips. Push through your feet, push through your palms, lift your hips to the sky. Few variations here. You can stay right here. Maybe both palms just rest on your heart. Maybe you interlace behind your back, puff up onto your shoulders. Just take whatever expression is feeling the most natural and authentic. But every inhale, you're pushing through your palms, your feet, lifting your heart and hips up with every breath in. 2 more breaths. The last breath. And let's drop it down low. And let's just end in whatever pose you'd like to take that final meditation. Maybe a hip opening pose. Maybe full extension. Maybe constructive rest. For your Shavasana, if you'd like to keep your hands to your heart space. Let's come to some simple affirmations to really connect and harness us. Embrace that Anahata chakra. So feel free to repeat after me internally or aloud. I am love. I am kind. I am compassionate. I find love in all living beings. And let's close your eyes, take these final moments to really feel this heart space, this awareness, this green light. Visualize it, see it, embrace it. Enjoy these final moments. slowly draw a deeper awareness into breath, into body. Lengthen your inhales. Bring some movement into your physical being. Let's meet in a full body stretch. Feel that openness, that lightness, that sense of ease through your heart. That space that you just opened so beautifully through movement, through breath, through awareness and intention. That space where you can find your freedom, your expansion, your love, your gratitude, your compassion, your kindness. Let's hug your knees into your chest. Roll to your right or left, whatever is feeling natural. And we'll rise to our seat. Hands to heart space. Deep bow of gratitude, Anjali Mudra. Let's take our Bija mantra together, Yam, Y-A-M, 4 times. Yam, 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 Yam. And feel that self-love, that ability to love yourself, to love on others, to love this planet. Bring your thumbs to your third eye space in between your brows. Heart meets your mind. Thank you for spending and sharing your practice with me. Namaste. Namaste, my friends. Thank you so much for embracing that love connection with me. Next, we'll be moving into our throat chakra. So I will see you next time. Take good care.